record. So what I'm gonna do for this one, I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stream this game. It really just depends on how much you guys dig it. How far in the story I stream it. Because, like, I've been playing this by myself, and I'm, like, I'm on, like, chapter 4. I'm, like, 35 hours into this game already. I don't know how close to the ending I am yet. But I figured just for, like, the sake of getting people interested, I can at least play through the prologue. And if you guys are into it... Oh, you'll meet Elvis today, don't worry, he shows up very early. If you guys are into it, we can keep it going. So we'll just see how much the folks in the world dig it. And, I think we should go ahead and get started. New game! Let's go, party time. I'm gonna shut up because there's a cutscene. Cutscene time, everybody. I'm gonna move my mic a little closer. Awkward silence.
I am that which whispers, which carries, which connects. This thread of life, adrift, untethered. It must be woven back into the fabric of the world. Remember. Remember who you are.
Okay. So here's the thing. For the stream, I kind of want to do casual mode, but I also... Simba. No, this is our boy. Wish to concentrate on enjoying the story. Because, like, I've been playing on normal and haven't had too much difficulty. The thing is, like, I don't want to do too much level grinding. But I guess I can just always do level grinding between streams? I don't know. We'll start with casual, I think, just to get through the stream. And then I've been playing on normal on my own time. I think that will work.
Now go. Return to the land. To your destiny. Cry out. Call out your name.
Okay, you guys, what do we want to name him? We can keep the default name. Haha, briefly default. Not Simba, I'm gonna get in copyright trouble, gosh. I could just, like, keep the thread going and name him Bingus. It's not like they ever say his name. Pikachu, Seth is fine. Jingus. That sounds like the thing where you Zingus. Mingus. Blingus. Wingus. He doesn't have wings. It's just, do I have to name all of my characters something that ends with Ingus, Wingus, McDingus? I don't think I have enough spaces for that. I think, so it's bravely default, so I feel like it either have to be Bingus or Dingus. B or D. Let's just go with Bingus. Am I cursing this playthrough? Maybe. Let's go Bingus. So you are Bingus? Yes. Some characters may not display directly. Be aware that this name shall be shared with others. Good. There he goes. He's ascending. Goodbye, Bingus. Anyway, I know I named him that. If at any point I call him Seth, it's just because that's his default name. It's what I'm used to. He's my good boy. Auto, oh, not skip, auto advance. There we go. Imagine naming your kid that, right? He's fucking dead. This is how I check a pulse. From 3 feet above you.
Where am I?
Is this what the crystal wished to show us?
Oomst.
Without a doubt, my lady. Where the light led, there he lay.
Are those voices? But whose?
'Twould seem he is a young man of the sea.
I am in the sea. You can say that, yes.
This is all a little unexpected, I must say. But I trust you, Sir Sloane, and I trust the light of the crystal.
He may not seem much, my lady, but appearances can be deceiving. In any case, he is in need of urgent treatment. Let us return to town with all haste.
Please, sir, I'm dying.
We'll talk more of what this means at a later juncture.
Can't believe I survived.
Nap time again. Rip. Oh my fucking god, he fucking did. It's like that Vine. He died again. Exactly. Rip. Ripperonis. Good sir.
Huh? Where am I?
That's just what he says every time
You are
he
in
wakes up.
Halcyonia, in an inn. Don't be alarmed, you are quite safe. Now that you appear to be capable of speaking, perhaps you could tell me a little about yourself.
Me? Sure, I mean, I'm just a regular sailor, I guess.
Named Bingus.
My ship got hit by this huge wave, and I was swept overboard. I don't remember anything after that. Guess I must have drifted here on the tide.
I see. Then perhaps it was the crystal's will after all.
The crystal said yoink.
What do you mean?
A regular sailor with a regular name.
Our young seafarer has awoken at last.
Young Bingus.
Verily, thy plight hath troubled us greatly, friend. We had feared the very worst.
This is Sir Sloane, the royal man-at-arms.
The what?
Come, my lady, we must make haste. It will not do to keep King Vernon waiting.
Indeed not. We will leave right away.
Wait, you're going to meet a king? Who exactly are
Listen,
you?
Bingus has had a rough day.
Gloria of Musa, at your service. Princess Gloria of Musa, if you prefer my proper title. Although, since my kingdom was destroyed, I've been unsure whether I'm worthy of it any longer.
You're a princess.
I shall explain everything in due course. For now, you would do well to rest a while longer.
Sure. Okay.
Guess I'll just get back in bed then. Okay, so this is just explaining game mechanics. Gotta follow the little diamond. Get free shit from this hotel. Cool, room service. Yes, in case I die again, thank you.
Feeling better now, are you?
Yeah. Thanks for letting me stay here.
Don't mention it. It's only right to help people out when they're in need.
Well, thanks all the same. So this place is called Halcyonia, right? Can't say I've ever heard of it. Where exactly are we?
Ah, I didn't think you were from around here. All right, let me show you on a map. Here we are.
What the? This map doesn't make any sense. Where the heck am I?
I heard you met with something of a calamity.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. My ship was hit by a giant wave. Must have been a freak storm or something.
Oh dear. Yes, we've been hearing a lot about enormous waves and the like lately. We're all right here in the city, but I heard they wreaked havoc down on the coast.
That doesn't sound good. Maybe I should go check it out. See if I can figure out what happened to me.
Well, the seaside's not far south of here. Follow the road out of town.
Hearing
You'll be
accents
there
like this just
jiffy.
makes me think of the Magnus
Tell you what,
Archives.
why don't you take the map with you in case you get lost?
Everybody in that show's so dang British.
Thanks.
Map obtained. Alright, cool. Now I can do shit. I'm a man about town. A bingus about town. So pretty. All the architecture in this game is just like that weirdly cool combination of like 2D and 3D. Like it moves like it's 3D, but it looks illustrated. Oh, it's so pretty. There's a lot of really cool towns in this game. And talk to some dudes. Hello. Okay, do I have like weapons and shit already? Equipment. I got a knife. Bingus got a knife. Do I have a shield? No. It's fine. I can survive with a knife. I'm a man about town. I'm gonna go visit the sea.
Princess Gloria, thank you for joining us. I think you may have some inkling of why I have summoned you here. It concerns the future of the Musen royal line. It has been 3 years now since you came here to our kingdom, and while I can only imagine your pain at having lost your realm under such tragic
Yeah, Gloria's the only
circumstances,
one without facial hair. Get
there
with it,
comes
girly.
a time when one must turn from the past and begin to look forward. I wonder if you might consider making your stay here a more long-term arrangement. Prime Minister Horton has convinced me that in finding you a suitable match, we might sooner bring about the restoration of your kingdom.
Has he indeed?
Thank you, Your Majesty. Yes, with King Vernon's permission, I have instructed my heralds to canvass potential suitors for you, Princess Gloria.
Red flag, red flag.
Unfortunate end need not mean the end of its illustrious line, after all.
I see. And have you any thoughts on the matter, Sir Sloane?
The honorable gentleman's line of reasoning is not without merit. Such an arrangement would indeed benefit Musa in the long term.
Ah, wise words, Sir
The
Sloane.
look on her face is just like, I don't know about this.
And a thinker is well deserved, I see.
Yet I would not dream to speak for Her Highness, of course. 'Tis she and she alone who must decide.
King Vernon, your concern for my well-being is, as ever, far more than I deserve. Alas, I have a sacred duty to perform before I can even begin to consider such worldly affairs. This being so, I am afraid I have no choice but to respectfully decline your suggestion.
What? How dare you treat King Vernon's kind offices
Get him, Gloria.
with such disdain?
Get him.
Why, a match has been all but agreed already. Do you wish His Majesty to look a fool?
That will be quite enough, Horton. We have no right to expect anything of Princess Gloria beyond her kindness in hearing us out. We are friends and allies of long standing, and her wishes will be respected. If it is not impolite to ask, Your Highness, what is this sacred duty of which you speak?
What's the plot of this
Time has
game?
come for me to recover my kingdom's greatest treasures, the 4 crystals. Fortunately, thanks to Sir Sloane, the wind crystal is safely in my possession already, but the whereabouts of the others remain unknown. And
My
that does
mustache.
not bode well. Fire, water, wind, earth, nature's masters. The crystal's power exceeds the hand of man, and if unleashed, would bring down death, disaster, calamity, and blight upon the land. I learned those lines as soon as I could talk. And if I understand them correctly, the troubled seas may be merely the first among many calamities to come.
It is my duty, no, my destiny, as Princess of Musa, to do all that I can to prevent further misfortune befalling our world. And I shall fulfill it.
Very well. I understand completely. Princess Gloria, you must go. You must fulfill your destiny.
Go do that quest line.
Your understanding in the matter is much appreciated.
She doesn't have a mustache, can you believe this shit? Anyway, enough cutscene. Back to me. Bingus. Here I am on Bingus. About. Oh yeah, I need to... You're gonna make me change the settings again, or are they already the same? Nope, it's the same. Excellent. Test. Nice, thank you. Bingus McDingus Leslie. No, that's another character's name. We'll meet them eventually.
Whoa.
It's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I heard it was bad, but this is something else.
Oh, you should have seen the size of the waves. I smashed absolutely everything to
Uh-oh, old lady.
A monster! Quickly! Get out of here!
It's gonna teach me how to do combat.
Let's stay focused.
One knife, two dudes. Okay, so this is the cool part of... This is like the special part that makes this game's combat interesting, right? So you can do brave or you can default. And so brave means that, like, you attack more than once in a single turn depending on how many points you use. And default means that you just kind of, like, you just build up the points and then you can... You'll see it when I actually do it. So yeah, you can spend BP in order to increase the number of actions you can perform in that turn. And then default command is a powerful defensive maneuver that enables a character to hunker down and bank their action for that turn in the form of a brave point. And so you can hold up to 3, and then you can use up to 4 in a single turn. But if you go into the negatives, it'll like stop you from doing stuff for a few turns until you can build it back up. It's like holding your action in D&D, but you can do you can do it a lot. And that's kind of like the whole concept of this game, is you save up points and then you use them all at once. And you kind of have to budget your points so that you don't end up defenseless. Okay, so it wants me to brave, which means I'm going to do...
I'm going all in!
So see the little thing down here? Is there a mouse? Can I use my mouse? I don't think you guys can see that. But so down in the right corner where it says Bingus, so I've got a -3. That means... So I can attack now 4 times because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 stored up. So attack, 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 attack. So now I'm going to attack 4 times. But that's going to put me into the negatives. Let's speed it up a little bit.
No big deal. No big deal.
See, I'll charge them back up, but it means I'm just taking these hits for the rest of it. It lets you perform multiple actions in a single turn. Be aware, however, that if you borrow BP against future turns, you'll end up with a deficit that has to be worked off before you can act again. Wipe out the enemy in one go and you'll have nothing to worry about. That's how I choose to do level grinding, is I just use a lot of actions and then just pray that that takes them all out. But it's worth bearing in mind the risks if your gamble doesn't pay off. The default command to be employed to offset the downside of being brave. You can use it to accumulate up to 3 BP with the help, which will help you act 4 times and still take your next turn as normal. Now I can default.
Better cover up.
Oh? Who did that? I don't have magic.
Crikey! Sorry, pal. I didn't see you standing there.
Hello, cuties.
Have I told you? Look before you cast. You can't just jump in spells blazing.
And how many times have I told you? I'm a big picture guy. He's alright, isn't he? Don't sweat the details.
Someone has to when you're going around nearly frazzling people.
I told you guys he's extremely fantasy Scottish.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I guess. But who are you exactly?
Just a couple of concerned passers-by. This guy's a wandering scholar, and I
Nope, do not skip it.
try and keep him out of
Hit the
trouble.
wrong button.
The name's Adele.
Oh, and I'm Elvis.
Now I have 3 dudes.
Battle to finish. Try not to incinerate anyone, okay, Elvis?
Aye, aye. I'll do my best.
Yes, Elvic McPresley McLeslie. There he is. Look at this motherfucker. Okay, so Adele can do things. So he can do magic.
Here I go. Woohoo! We are good at this.
Esquire, he's not a lawyer. Don't be silly.
Handy in a scrap, aren't you, laddie? That was some tasty brawling.
It really was. You were definitely more help than a certain so-called scholar I could mention.
Ha! Aye, less of that. I pulled my weight fair and square. Isn't that right, pal?
Huh? Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, you're only saying that because he put you on the spot. It's all right, you know. You can tell us what you really think.
Bingus did literally nothing. He helped!
This one, it'll only go to his head.
And what would be so wrong with that, eh? Go on, son. Praise away. I could do with a wee boost to the old self-esteem.
I love you. Does that boost your self-esteem?
Thing he needs.
Anyway, thanks for helping me out back there. Miss.
Hey, less of that. It's just plain Adele, okay?
Aye, we don't stand much in ceremony, us two. What are you doing scrapping with monsters anyway? You don't look like your average warrior, I must say.
Oh, I was just helping out an old lady who was in trouble.
Have a go hero, eh? Very noble. I reckon you and me are going to get along just fine. Which is lucky, because I'm about to take you back to town and treat you to a wee drink.
I'm just gonna kidnap you and go to a bar. Good first impression.
Sure. Am I sure? After a bonding experience like that, I insist on it.
Well, in that case, all right.
That's the spirit.
Ho-ho! Then away to the tavern we go. I've worked up a right old thirst. Oh, but before I forget, have you seen one of these about the place?
What is it?
It's called an asterisk.
It's a game
Us two
mechanic.
are on a journey collecting them, which is how we ended up happening across you.
But we're not friends or anything. I'm only here because he hired me.
I'm sure you're not.
Details. Anyway, we heard there was someone around these parts in possession of one of these wee beauties, so I was wondering if you might know something?
No. Sorry, guys. I'm not from around here. Matter of fact, I'm not even here by choice. I got shipwrecked and just kind of washed up nearby.
A ship.
Just zoned.
Talk about a calamity.
Yeah, I guess. But hey, I'm still alive and I wasn't too badly hurt, so...
Aye. Sounds like you've plenty to be thankful for. Not least of all meeting the two of us. Now, shall we go and celebrate or what? That bar won't prop itself up.
Yay! My buddies are here! I told you guys we'd meet them in this session. They're so early. They show up immediately. They're like, hello, we're your friends now! And we're like, K. Just remember in the first Bravely Default, it took forever to get the full party together. It took like the entire prologue to get the full party together, and now it's just like, no, we're friends immediately. It's very refreshing.
Your Highness, a wandering merchant brings most worrisome tidings. The desert kingdom of Savalon is beset by a sudden abundance of water. So much so that full half the capital has been submerged. A deluge in the desert, milady. 'Tis unheard of. I would fain hazard a guess that this is a crystal's doing.
Savalon? The kingdom is a Musan ally of long standing.
And King Orion is a fine man. I am sure he would be happy to tell us more about what has been happening.
It's not Atlantis. You'll see in a minute.
One moment, milady. Lurk not in the shadows, rogues.
Oh, are these my other two favorite characters? Yes! You guys get ready to hear some fucking accents.
Very impressive, Sir Sloane. The greatest swordsman in the land is still as sharp as ever, it seems.
Thou knowest me. Then thee and thy companion are no mere sneak thieves, it would seem. Perhaps thou might do me the kindness of an introduction.
Well, since you asked so nicely, my sharp-eyed friend, I am Selena.
Yeah, and I'm Dag.
He's so Australian!
The point, yes? Princess Gloria, we want the wind crystal. Please make this easy for everyone and hand it over. What? Come now. Do as we say, and no one will have to get hurt.
Yeah, I don't know what his name is. It's like, it sounds like an insult.
Let's just bash him and take the bloody thing. The old codger's already got one foot in the grave. We'll be done with him in no time.
Thou thinkest me too old to school thee, boy? There is life in this old dog yet.
Ooh, Gramps has got a temper on him. Well, rage all you like, mate. You don't stand a chance against me.
Is that an asterisk?
Too right it is. Bet you wish you'd just given us the crystal now, don't ya? Bring it, old man.
Well, I've got a fancy rock and I'm gonna kick your ass.
What? Was it you? Do the despoilers of Musa stand before me?
Music? What are you on about?
Mayhap you are.
Oh no, is it rude?
In which case, whose coin hath purchased thy services? I'll show ya.
Oh no.
Game's up, Grandad. Put the sword down, or the
Well, it's a good thing he's fantasy Australian, so it's not an insult.
Let me go.
He did kidnap a fucking child, though. We're not gonna gloss over that.
Do as he says.
Yeet.
What kind of monster takes a child hostage?
Whatever. It worked, didn't it? All's fair dinkum in love and war.
God,
Now
his
shut your
accent.
whinging and hand over the crystal.
Please stop it. I do not have the crystal.
Hey?
You have hidden it somewhere. Very well. Then we will just have to take you instead.
Never.
You will let the child go free? Then I will do as you say.
Princess Gloria.
Hostage trade, eh? Not a bad idea. And I'd probably go along with it too if Greybeard here hadn't rubbed me up the wrong way.
Damn!
Sir Sloane!
Just fucking punch the guy, why don't you?
'Twill take a mightier blow than this to fell me.
Will it now? Well, there's a coincidence, because that's exactly what I was about to give you.
We're gonna fade to black to beat up an old man.
You're not.
Your Highness!
I have already agreed to come with you. There is no need for further bloodshed.
Oh yeah? Think you can tell me what to do ya? You ain't the princess of me, girlie.
All right, Dag. You have had your fun.
But...
She was telling the truth. She does not have the wind crystal. Now, do as we promised and release the child. You can walk, yes? You must fetch the wind crystal and bring it to the abandoned house north of town. Once you have done that, we will release Princess Gloria. But if you even think about bringing help from Halcyonia, well, I am sure I don't need to tell you what would happen.
Smell you later, Drongo.
Princess Gloria!
Once more for good measure, let's beat up an old man. Oh boy. So these two are very much like early villains. They're the first, like, people I get to beat up. They very much have Team Rocket vibes. We'll get more of that later. Okay, yeah, we'll start fights. Yeehaw. Party chat. Yeah, so I can have just like random conversations that are not voice acted. I'm not gonna do the accents, y'all. I'm not. But I will read it out loud for the people who have it, like, not open in the same tab. So, what? Why are you staring at like that? If Team Rocket were complete dicks. Yeah, basically. Oh-ho, don't tell me you've taken a shine to Adele here. No, it's nothing like that. I was just wondering how long you guys have been traveling around together, that's all. I'm not gonna do a Scottish accent because I can't. It's so bad. It's so bad. I was practicing in the car on the way to get lunch today, and I'm like, no, it's so bad, I can't. I'm not gonna do this on a stream where it's being recorded. I mean, the way you fight and everything, it feels like you've known each other a long time. How long has it been, Elvis, since you first hired me? Crikey, I'm not sure. Did we meet before I set off, or did I bump into you later? I can't quite recall. Not that it matters anyway. Don't sweat the details, that's what I always say. Yeah, that's kind of his catchphrase. So you don't really know each other, or...? Look, you don't need to go way back with someone to know you can trust them, and that's the most important thing. You might think you need to know someone for years, but that's not always the way. It's a feeling you have, that's all. And you've either got it or you haven't. With Adele, I knew right from the start I was onto a winner. Had the same feeling about you and all. Listen to your gut, laddie. You'll not go far wrong. You definitely might, but let's just let him have his thing, shall we? Sure. They're cute. You actually do find out how they met later. It's a side quest. It's cute. I'm gonna beat up some dudes, though. Kabam!
Ha! Looks like luck's on our side.
Yeah, so basically, like, it's not perfectly turn order. Your character's speed means that, like, they can take turns more frequently, so there's, like, a little bar underneath that tells you, it tells you who's gonna go next, basically. Yeah, I know how to do this. I've already played this game. I haven't beaten it, but I have played it quite a bit. Okay, so, damn it. I need to activate the default button. I guess I need to turn on that in settings. Hey, Elvis, guess what? Set him on fire, please. Thank you.
What's the plan?
Is that an evil bunny? Yes, it is. Damn! I forgot how OP she is early on.
Good.
Okay, I'm gonna go futz with the settings real quick. Oh yeah, I can activate that now because so Elvis is not normally a fedora bro, so he actually has like, so these are your different character classes. I've only got 2 right now. I've got Freelancer, which is kind of the default, but and Black Mage, which is what Elvis is. So I can actually... This is his, like, kind of normal outfit, quote-unquote. And it's very cute. Look at him. Look at his trench coat and his... Are his pants, like, they're lightly plaid. You can just sort of tell. From the waist down, it's kind of dumb, actually. I didn't pay that much attention to what he's wearing on his legs, but, you know, it's cute. But anyway, so I can make anybody into a Black Mage if I want to. Like, Adele's is my favorite. Look at this. Very Bloodborne. Look at her. Gingerpocalypse99, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream squad. We're engaging in fashion. But so, like, I love this. I want to cosplay this so badly. It's very Bloodborne. And then her default is like this. The Freelancer is just kind of like the no class. It's like just your default class. Didn't know this was a fashion game. It's absolutely a fashion game! But yeah, and then, if we make Bingus here into a Black Mage, he's like vampire or whatever the hell with a split cape. Or a scarf. I can't tell what that's supposed to be, but it's swooshy, swoosh, 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 swoosh. Bravely Default 2, Fashion Simulator. I'm gonna keep their classes as they are for right now. Is the Bravely class. We're gonna get more. There's like 30 classes in this game that you can get.
Did you see
Just do a murder, Adele. Kill them. Kill them all. And so now that I've actually got some people on my squad, I'll get little hints whenever I go into a loading screen. Cutscene.
Help! Somebody help me!
You okay? What's the matter?
A horrible man and woman took me, but then an old man and another woman came and saved me, but then the man got attacked and now he's really badly hurt.
We'd better go help him out. Will you show us
This
where
kid's just like, let me tell you my whole life story, oh god!
Whoa! Are you okay? Wait a second. You're the guy from before.
Greetings, young seafarer.
What's up, punks?
You're hurt. We need to get you seen to right away.
It's like a big fantasy Australian punched you right in the gut.
The princess...
Don't ask how I can tell that.
To Gloria.
I'm very observant.
Okay?
The fiends took her...
Never mind that now. Let's get you to bed.
You're right. Come on.
Well, I'll be jiggled. So you're the famous Sir Sloan, eh? Lady Emma told me all kinds of wild tales about you, my man.
Oh, and how is dear Emma? Is she well?
I'm afraid she passed on 6 months ago or so.
I see. Thou wert her apprentice. Time truly does fly. Why, I can recall when the good lady studied under another herself. But forgive me.
Rip, yeah.
Much as I would love to spend the day in fond reminiscence, alas, there are more pressing matters at hand. I must away and wrest Her Highness from the clutches of those unconscionable rogues.
Sorry, but you won't be resting anyone from anything in your condition. I'd be surprised if you could rest yourself out of bed.
But I must.
Well, how about I join you?
I'll go beat up an Australian.
Indeed, young sir, but I cannot allow it. The rogues in question are in possession of an asterisk.
Well,
Bing bong.
all the more reason to go deal with them, right? Besides, I owe you after you helped me out back there at the beach.
But good sir,
I'm coming too. If there's an asterisk involved, I'm there with bells on.
Thine aid is appreciated, but might I ask why the asterisk would interest thee so?
I want to learn how to read.
Ask away, pal. It's because of this old book, see? I found it when I was going through Lady Emma's stuff. I couldn't read a word of it when I first picked the thing up. But wave an asterisk near it, and the gobbledygook starts making sense. And I'm nothing if not nosy, so I set out on a quest to find enough of these special wee stones to read the whole thing.
Intriguing.
I'm on a quest to learn how to read.
Asterisk, and help your pal into the bargain. Then everyone's a winner.
Now you guys know what I was joking about on Twitter about him learning how to read.
Though it weighs
That's his
heavy
whole
on my
quest.
conscience to enlist the aid of strangers, I fear I have little choice. You have my thanks. Her Highness has been taken to an abandoned building north of the town. Let us make haste.
Now we've got a dude. Sir Beardman is coming with us. So that he can get kicked by a fantasy Australian once again. Yeah, so he's not actually in the party. He'll just like occasionally pop up and do shit. Yeah, I already know all this. I already know all this. Party chat. Sir Beardman. He is great. I love him, actually. Are you sure you're okay? "'Tis not, lad. Thy concern is kind indeed, but far from necessary." Really? But he's one tough old warhorse, huh? He's just gotta be hurting pretty bad. Aye, the way he's strutting about the place, you'd never know he was flat on his behind till not so long ago. Wait, I think he might even be smiling. "Permit an old man to this indulgence, friend. 'Tis merely that the four of us adventuring together in this manner, it brings back fond memories of old times." The four of us? Ah, wait, I get you. "But I am forgetting myself. Princess Gloria remains in peril. We must away. On a quest." Yeah, we'd better get moving, huh? Alrighty, let's shake a leg. There they go. I love the very subtle animations in this. "I can only pray that I will not impede these fine youngsters' progress." Wait, are you sure you're okay? "Never better, lad, never better. Now come, time waits for no man. Onward and outward on questing." I do sometimes get stuck on the walls in, like, the towns and stuff. Hi, Elvis! Run into Lady Emma's old pal, then we stumble across an asterisk. The plot's thickening, sure enough. And now we get to go and rescue a princess! How heroic are we? Just wait till you get there, and then you find out she's in another castle. It's gonna get really disappointing really fast, my dude. I'm sorry. Zing. Can I buy anything? Can I get some cool shit? Not a lot of cool shit. I do not have much money on me. But I can get a long sword. A single long sword. Hell yeah. Alright. That's all I can afford. I have spent all my money on big sword. Yeehaw. Here we go. We're off to save the day! Away we go! Adventure questing. Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me, loading screen. I need to go and make it so, there's a button you can press later that, well, it's a setting you have to, it's not on by default, where you can just, like, so the R button is, you can do, like, activating your brave thing in combat, but... Autosave on, default movement speed. Oh, default movement speed, run. Thank you. That's why I was going so slow. Objective markers on, dialogue, text display speed, fast. During event scenes, nah, don't need that. Or cursor location, no. Quick default on. That's what I want. Or no, I want that. Okay, cool. Okay, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and save. So yeah, see, almost 40 hours is where I'm at in my other game. I'm gonna save it down here. Yeah, so I just did, like, other stuff. Almost 40 hours into this game on my own playthrough. Just vibing. Level 50. Beefy as shit. Alright. And now I am just a wee lad once more. Off on an adventure. Oh wait, hold on. One more setting I want to change. Horizontal, reversed. Okay. I like reversed controls, I don't know why. They just make more sense in my brain. Yup! Yeah, so the cool thing that makes, like, level grinding easier in this game is that you can just, like, tell it to repeat the action you took on a previous turn. Aw, dude, you are not beefy at all, are you?
We did it, guys!
Are you guys gonna give me some tents? I need to heal before I go into the dungeon. Yeah. Music in this game is freaking great. So if you guys have ever been to one of my drawing streams, you've probably heard some music very similar to this, because I listened to the soundtrack from the first Bravely Default game on my art streams, like, all the time. And that game has the same composer as this game, thankfully. They had a different composer for the direct sequel to the first game, and it wasn't as good, but now, like, that's what originally, like, that was the first thing that sold me on this game, because I was very apprehensive when I first got it, because I was kind of sad they weren't continuing the main storyline. But when I first got into a fight and heard that little da-da-da-da-da-da-da, like, right before it launches into the music, oh, my heart melted. I actually teared up a little bit because I missed the music so much.
Indeed she is, fair maiden. 'Twill be necessary for me to enter alone and begin negotiations, lest the brigands suspect foul play. However, at a suitable juncture, I shall create a distraction, allowing your merry band to swoop in and rescue Her Highness.
Yeah, we are a merry band.
And how do you plan to do that?
With this. 'Tis a sorcerer's stone that upon firm impact emits a most dazzling light. I shall cry out, "By the light of the sun, and by these words shalt thou know to enter." The princess knoweth well this phrase. 'Tis one we have long since settled upon, and by it shall know to close our eyes full tight.
Nice. So we just wait for the signal, then it's go time, right?
Precisely. I shall be counting on you.
Yeah, so if we see any red glowy dudes, don't fight them, because they're gonna fuck us up. Alright, chat. Gimme. Gimme a cutscene. Did I have to voice myself? Thou seemst somewhat anxious, lad. 'Twere better than you wert calm. Vexation doth dull the sword arm, after all. I know, but have you seen these guns? Have you seen these sword arm guns? I'm beefy. Fret not unduly on Princess Gloria's account. Her Highness is a good deal hardier than she might at first seem. 'Twas ere thus. Why, I remember when she was but 5 years old. Zephyr, a fine steed for whom the princess had developed a surpassing fondness, lay ready to breathe her last. Ah, she was a wondrous creature, as gentle as the breeze for which she was named, and she died just in the manner she had lived, simply closed her eyes and made as if to sleep. The princess, who had attended every moment of her dear friend's passing, spake such fine words when the moment came at last. Enjoy your rest, Zephyr, and worry not about us. We will miss you, but we will always treasure your memory. For one so young to put her companion's feelings before her own in such a manner. Wow, and she was really just 5? She was on some dang shit. Indeed she was. At first I thought perhaps she knew not what it was to die, but no, soon enough she set about weeping. She knew right enough, knew all too well. 'Twas at that moment I saw for the first time just what a kind heart she possessed. One so precious must be kept from harm at all cost. That's why she's been taken fucking hostage and we gotta go get her. Don't worry, we'll get her out of here, you see. We will indeed, lad, by the sacred oath I made her as her servant and protector. Now let's go beat up some Australians and also some small wizards. Like these punks. Small wizards? Mageling, that's a cute name.
Okay, what's the plan? Okay.
But no, like, Sir Sloan is actually super fucking beefy, and he's great to have around. Just gets to, like, randomly do super crazy, powerful attacks, and it's awesome. It's like, thank you for just, like, taking out that whole enemy for me. It makes it a lot easier to level grind when you've got characters accompanying you, because they'll just do shit, and sometimes they'll heal you randomly. It's great. Highly recommend doing a lot of level grinding when you've got a character joining the party, like an extra character. What's up?
Come on then, let's have it! Did you see that? I'm amazing.
I love him so much. He's great. In there? Nope. I walked into something. I didn't even see it. Yeah, see, this is why we're playing on easy mode. Fights take like 2 seconds. I'd have to be doing more serious level grinding on medium. That's what I had to do for my not stream playthrough. I just put on a podcast, turn the volume on the game down real low, and just like knock through it really quickly. I want to get all the treasure chests though. There's a random down staircase. That's probably leading me to some treasure. Give me treasure. I know you have some. Oh, you're not treasure, you're a gremlin. You're different.
There's no way we're losing
Here I
this
go.
one.
Look at these freaking gargoyles.
Okay, what's the plan?
Eat swords.
Right, let's see.
Okay. I'm not sure what these guys are weak against. Doesn't matter. They're all dead.
I like what I'm seeing here.
I wonder what's next for me.
There's nobody beefier than Bingus. No, there isn't. He's actually, so in my main game that I've been playing on my own time, I've kind of like settled into a routine with the characters. So Gloria is pretty much always a support, at least for like when we're going into boss fights. Gloria is usually the support healer character. Adele is the tank, because you get some very tanky classes later. Seth is my DPS, and then Elvis just does whatever he wants. It kind of depends on who we're fighting. But that is the system. Oh, secrets. Oh no, it's a mimic! It's not a mimic, there's just something in the chest. But it's gargoyles again, surprise! It's more of them.
Oh, it's just a big one, did you?
Yeehaw. What'd I get? A big axe. Excellent, thank you. I would love an axe. Please and thank you. Okay, she get axe. Can I also give her dagger, though? Yes, I can. She has 2 weapons are better than 1. 2 stabbing and 1 for stabbing and 1 for slashing. She is the murder. Do it, baby girl. I'll hold your axe. Just go to town on these fools. Alright, I always get stuck on the just random stuff in the hallways. Huzzah! See, okay, so now I'm high enough level, they know not to fuck with me until they'll just run away scared. Yeah, be gone. It gets annoying though, because like, I'm trying, especially at higher levels, because like, if you level grind too much, then everything runs away from you, and it's hard to actually get in a fight when you want to level grind. You have to like chase down shit unless you can sneak up on it.
Okay then.
Sorry.
Too easy.
Bingus. Hello, it's me. I'm Bingus. I've got a sword. I was nearly killed in Pokemon, but I've been reawakened as a fantasy sailor. That's how this shit works.
Do this. Okay, what's the plan?
Poor Elvis hasn't done shit in the last several fights. He's just like, yeah, I know, I'm here, but you guys always take care of it before it's my turn. So like, what am I even supposed to do? You're supposed to stand there and look cute, all right? That's what you do.
We've got
you and your ponytail, and your cravat, yellow ass cravat.
Did you see that? I'm amazing.
You didn't do anything. I love that line from him, especially when, like, legit, he did not do anything in that fight. It's like the same vibe as that Sailor Moon meme. I've done, my job here is done. But you didn't do anything! And he just swooshes the cape and leaves. That's the vibe. That's the vibe of what just happened there. Oh boy. I love this fucking game. Alright, we are continuing onward. Ugh, my frickin' Switch controller doesn't like to move down sometimes. I get stuck on things. Oh, look at that! Look at that motherfucker! He's floating, he's got glowy hands, he's got a double beard. Very impressive, very threatening, very spooky looking.
You rang?
Okay, Elvis. Kill him. Good boy. Something invisible? Are there invisible enemies? I think that would make sense. I run into a few things that I didn't see.
There's no way we're losing.
Elvis finally does something. I know! He actually gets a turn! Sometimes he gets a turn.
Huh? Yeah, I got another one.
Oh, it's just a big one, did you?
Hello!
Come on then.
Guess it's my turn.
Damn, Sloan. Kick ass.
You rang? Freeze! Shiver! Did you see that? I'm amazing.
It's actually justified that time. He did do something. He killed one of them. Congratulations, Elvis. I'm so proud of you. It's weird hearing this music again, because like when you get to the later half of the game, the battle music switches to a more pump you up mix.
Did you see that? Now this is interesting.
Ooh, yes, I want that. Gimme. 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 Okay, so yeah, he just unlocked a skill for leveling up that basically like gives him magic points every turn as long as it's nighttime. So, oh, that's not what I meant to do. I want you. Okay. Lunar powered. Gimme. So yeah, basically what that does, that's like a bonus skill that he gets. During the night, offensive magic, evasion, and luck are increased, and 4% of MP is restored each turn. That's very helpful for casting characters. You just did a fucking spin kick? Yeah, she did. Actually, yeah, we'll go ahead and put that on you. And... oh, look! Adele's ready to be a DM. Nullifies all terrain inflicted damage. There's not much of that early on in the game, but we'll keep that on. Why not? They have little special different animations whenever they level up. And so that's what her spin kick is. It's very cute.
Guess it's my turn.
I'm up, huh?
You rang? Almighty aye! I'll drink to that.
Okay, I'm dying. I need heals. I don't have a white mage on my party yet. I need a sip. There we go. Ooh, gimme. Nice. 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 Ooh, shield. I want that. Equipment. Give me a shield so I don't... oh, damn it. The shield is too powerful. Can you also hold the dagger? No. Too heavy. So basically your characters, like, depending on how many weapons and shields and whatever you give them, they can get overloaded, which means that they're just carrying too much shit. And if they're carrying too much shit, then they move way slower. And basically, like, their turn comes around way slower. It's just overall not something you want to deal with. So.
Freeze! Shiver!
All right then.
How did you miss? He was just sitting there defaulting. Oh yeah, so the important thing is that, like, enemies can do the brave and default thing too. So sometimes you'll have enemies just kind of hunker down and then you can't do too much damage to them. And then they'll do like 4 attacks in a single turn, and you have to be careful of that during boss fights, because that can super murder your party very quickly. It has happened many times to me.
Let's stay focused.
What's the plan?
Right, let's see. Almighty aye! Did you see that? Hey, I'm just getting started here.
Roxy. My dog's on her little bed behind me and she's getting all covered. Oh, damn it. Excuse me, sir. I'm just trying to get to the stairs.
I'm up, huh? There's more where that came from. Easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Owen Frey, hello! Welcome. We are bravely streaming. We are in the first dungeon. Well, I guess that wasn't the staircase I needed to go down, but I got a lot of treasure out of it, so worth it. Okay, I'm gonna try to maybe not, like, get in so many fights now. I'm ready to just, like, get to the boss fight, please. Enjoy these tunes.
Still no sign of him.
Oh, it's them again.
Calm yourself, Dag. Becoming flustered at a time like this will only benefit our enemies. He almost got the better of you, it is true. But you will prevail in the end. You always do.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. And when I do, we'll have the wind crystal. And that little beauty's gonna make the both of us filthy, stinking rich!
You do not care that your actions might bring about untold calamity.
Pull the other one. That calamity stuff's just a load of bulldust some drongo made up so they could keep the crystals for themselves.
I can assure you that it is no such thing. You have seen the state of the oceans for yourself. Does that not concern you at all?
Bah! It couldn't concern me less, you Madge. It'll take more than a couple of waves to put me off making the big bucks.
Oh, how can you possibly be so short-sighted?
Yeah, so now we got a teleport hole. Cool teleport row. This is just a big empty room. Get out of my way. I gotta go save my princess. Get out the way. Oh, you still want to fight? Okay, I'll go. I'll fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Let's do this.
How animated their faces are after they stop their expressions. Yeah, it's cute.
Okay.
It isn't very animated. Nah, no, but like, the character models are cute.
That was a piece of cake.
Kabam.
Okay, what's the plan? That was a piece of cake.
Yeehaw! Stay away from me, I'm just a small boy with a knife! Big knife. It's called a sword. I stick it right inside you. Shove that sword right into you. Watch you bleed. Die.
Looks like we did it.
Like that. See that? That's coming for you and all your friends. Don't take any of this out of context. It sounded dirty. No! Already fought you and 100 of your siblings.
This should be fun.
It's murder time.
Okay then.
I'm prepared to do a stab.
I'll drink to that.
Oh my god, my controller is dumb. It just gets stuck sometimes when it's going to— oh, save point! Save point! Okay, Elvis needs— I think this is the save point right before the boss, so I'm gonna go ahead and give my boy a sip. I'll save the rest because I don't have a healer on the party yet. Here we go!
Hear me, villains! I have brought to you the fabled jewel as requested. Now, prove that thou art as good as thy word. Allow the princess to go free.
Not until we have seen the crystal.
Here it is.
On it. Back, rogue. The princess. Release her unto me.
First the crystal. And please, do not try anything foolish. Your precious princess will only suffer all the more.
Come on, Gramps. Hand it over.
Very well. The Princess Gloria, by the light of the sun!
My eyes!
Go, go, go!
You okay, Gloria?
It's you. Thank you. Yes.
This way.
Princess, thou art unhurt, I pray?
I'm quite all right. Thank you, Sir Sloane.
Can we leave the pleasantries for later? We need to get out of here.
Exactly. Run.
Did you really think we would not be prepared for some manner of cheap trickery? So sorry to disappoint you.
Boss fight, boss fight, boss fight.
We really would have let you go unharmed if you had handed over the crystal as requested.
But that is out of the question now. You have upset us, and therefore we must teach you a lesson. A very painful lesson.
Too bloody right we must. You've half blinded me here.
Oh, for goodness sake. Pull yourself together, Dag.
I'll be right, boss. Just a bit blindsided by these Drongo's dirty tricks is all. You'll pay for that.
Damn. It can't end like this. We were so...
Dun dun dun.
Can it truly be?
Where am I?
You're in space now.
You who heed my call.
Wait. That's the voice I heard after I fell into the sea.
Hear me. I am wind. The sigh of the land made crystal.
The wind crystal? So that thing Sir Sloan was carrying is... talking to me?
It is. It was I whose breath bore you to this place. But there were those who would have seen you sunk forever, who cut your life's thread short.
What? Wait a minute. Are you trying to tell me I died back there?
I am. But you are here now. Your thread retied, rewoven.
You're welcome.
My power made it so. And now it is time to choose. Embrace oblivion and allow the coming of calamity. Or make a stand and fight for your survival. Should you choose the latter, you need only step into the light. If you seek the sweet release of death instead, you need only wait for it to wrap its arms around you.
AKA, I'll kill you again if you don't go along with it. You have 30 seconds to decide. Yoink.
Lies, delusions, credulity, isolation, all the absurd imperfections of the human world await you. There is still time to change your mind, to forego the suffering and surrender yourself to eternal peace.
I could just kill you right now if you want me to. Just...
But no.
Oh shit, that's his theme music.
You choose the harder path. You are bold, courageous. This being so, I grant my power unto you. Go forward.
Yeah, this is totally his character music. I didn't realize that the first time I played this. That's cute. I like that. Bingus can now perform special abilities. All right, we have unlocked number 1. Become flamenco. No, everybody's like special character theme has like kind of a different genre. It's very cool.
What was that light?
A revelation. The crystal's blessing.
His titties be blessed, though.
Can mean only one thing. Thou art one of us. A hero of light.
I don't know what that means, but it's boss fight time.
Ready, everyone?
You strong guys are in for a thrashing!
Whatever, Pompadour.
You reckon you're pretty tough, don't ya? But you're no match for us, I can tell you that much.
Don't get cocky, Dag.
After the stunt they pulled before? Not likely. I'm gonna make them pay for being so sneaky. I'm gonna make them pay 100 times over.
Oh man, get it!
Okay, so yeah, special abilities. This is the other cool part of this game's combat, is you can do this, and it's like, it plays special music, and then you get stat boost, and it's cool. Okay, I'm gonna turn down the battle speed a little bit just so you guys can, like, see better what's going on. Special. Go! We get sick music.
I'll give it all I got. Let's keep it up.
Allow me.
Okay, so now I have step boots for as long as the music is playing.
This should help. What's the plan? Nothing like the lava.
What's this song called? It's just his character theme. I'm not sure if it has this. I'm pretty sure it would just be like Seth's character theme.
To arms. I have to protect myself.
More! More! Yeah!
Too close for comfort. Guess it's my turn.
Yeah, so the annoying thing is that she will keep healing herself and both of them, so it's a good idea to take her out first. Is she immune to fire. She hates fire. Then we shall fire. Oh, damn it. He's got his stupid ability on, which means that I have to attack him.
The soft bits.
Because, yeah, so that's one of his class's special abilities, is I have to attack him now.
Okay, what's the plan?
No, Elvis, holy shit! Okay, that's fine, I guess. That's not what I meant to do. Items. Get up, you nerd. They have so little HP this early in the game. They're small. Small, itty-bitty babies. Yeah, I can't do too much in this first fight.
Oh, what's next, I wonder? Jump it, get it!
Allow me.
Oh, I don't want to attack him. Damn it. That'll wear off soon, hopefully.
Too close for comfort.
Stop curing yourself, you motherfucker.
Okay.
Yes, more!
Okay, good. I can finally attack her. Be gone.
Not yet.
I don't have any cure magic is the thing. It's so early in the game.
You've done it now! Prepare to die, drongos!
Yeah, now it's your fucking turn.
Here,
A welcome intervention.
Here I go.
Australian. Time to kill an Aussie. Are you guys ready?
I must endure.
He's not even worth attacking when he's defaulting because it's not going to do that much damage. Oh, okay. Okay, or fuck him up, Sloan. I like to see it.
So exciting.
Okay, but so remember how I said how, like, the different job systems are like the fashion? So the cool thing is, every time you steal an asterisk from a boss and you take their job, basically, they revert back into their normal clothes. Yeah, so now I have White Mage, which is the healing, and Vanguard is the name of this class. Which is a very cool one early on. And so now they're gonna lose their cool outfits, and you have to look at the back of Dag's jacket because it's great. Just wait. Come on, load.
We'll get you back for this!
Now they're just
Hey!
He's got a chicken on the back of his vest! He's got a chicken on the back of his vest!
Time to make a swift exit.
He's got a chicken!
No! Wait!
He's got a chicken vest, you guys!
You're okay, right?
They're dinguses. They show up a few more times. Just in, like, random places.
All right, let's get out of here before they come back with more of their friends.
Gloria joins the party. We got a full squad now. Hell yeah. And save real fast. Party chat. Hey, wait up, will you? Oh yeah, Elvis is a slow. What's the matter, Elvis? Can you walk a wee bit slower? I'm absolutely jiggered. You know, maybe we should take things a little slower. Not because Elvis can't hack the pace, but, well, we've only just set you free, Gloria. You probably need a little while to get the blood moving through your legs, right? Your concern is appreciated, but I'm quite well, thank you. And I find our current pace to be perfectly comfortable. And you're made of sterner stuff than me. And there I was thinking princesses were pampered sorts who needed treating with kid gloves. Nah, she's beefy. Elvis, you're just a book nerd. Yes, I kind of thought that too. Seriously, what century are you two from? I was taught that a princess should always lead from the front. And thou didst learn thy lesson right well, milady. Yet the fact that our friend Elvis doth struggle to maintain our current pace cannot and must not be ignored. Leading from the front is all well and good, but one must also ensure that those behind are able to follow. You gotta make sure that you keep up with your scholar friend who has no muscles in his legs. You are correct as always, Sir Sloane. We must slow our pace so that no one is left behind, Elvis. Would that help, Elvis? Well, not as much as a wee top off at a tavern, maybe, but it's a start. Fucking nerd. Reckon I'm starting to sound like the pampered one. Time to up your game, Elvis. Yeah, for real. Get your butt in gear, old man! For real, sir. Excuse me. I set the default movement speed to run for a reason, Elvis. We gotta be places. I can turn the battle speed back up. He's a sweet boy, not an old man. They keep calling him old, though. It makes me laugh. And there's like a later scene where he's like, stop calling me old! Stop making me feel old, you fucking kids. It's like, aw, Elvis is a boomer. He's not, but he's like, you can tell just by the character art that he's older than the rest of the characters in the main cast. It's like I was saying, he runs around with tweens and just is dude. The bravely default movement speed. God, we're gonna be making those jokes the entire stream, aren't we? Oh yeah, I should change their classes so that I'm actually using those cool new asterisks I got. Okay, you guys, important. We've just gotten 2 new jobs, which means it's time for Walk, Walk, Fashion, Baby. Because look at Seth's white mage. Look at him! Look at him! He's a soft boy! With his little newsboy hat, and his coat, and his pom-pom shoes! Look at him! He's got a little hoodie. He's got a little hood on his little jacket. Look at him! And then Vanguard is just knight in shining armor. Hell yeah, beefy as fuck. Love it. Love it. Here, I'll show you guys all of them. So here's Gloria's default, but her freelancer outfit. And then Black Mage she's got a little hood. She looks kind of like a bloodborne nun. Very cute. And then her White Mage just looks very much like the woman that they just beat up. But she's got like a little Russian hat. And then Vanguard is Knightly Princess Nyahar. I love the color on this one. It's actually really pretty. Okay, then Elvis, we've already seen his freelancer outfit, so his White Mage is like this. He looks he's got a little furry beret. It's a little silly, but I dig it. Look at his, like, snow boots. This is very cute. And then Vanguard is yellow. I love his, like, little hair floopies at the front. It's very cute. And then, for Adele, her White Mage is like this. Very cute. She also has a beret. And then her Vanguard is here. Very cool, very badass, very bleh. All right, so now I'm actually going to set them up with what they need to be. Just set you there. Freelancer is actually a very good class to max out early on in the game, because it gets you. So when you level it up more, so when I get to a level 9 Freelancer, I get a job point upgrade, which makes it easier to max out my job levels and get new skills. And when I fully max it out, it goes like way up high. So it's a good class to max out early. So I'm gonna keep Gloria on that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna make Elvis a white mage, because he's our magic lad. And then, Adele, you can stay as a vanguard, because you're beefy. So now I can just heal myself just by going into a menu screen, which is very handful. Oh wait, I need to change their, equipment too. There's a button you can press that just kind of like auto sets it to what the game thinks is best for that moment. It's just easy. Prepping for like boss fights, I'll usually go in and like manually do it, but
we have the upper hand.
For just like level grinding, it's I usually just kind of let the machine decide what's good.
Let me see.
Yes, more. Did you see that? I'm amazing.
You did nothing, Elvis. Berets for cute folks is my lifeblood. There's so many berets in this game. It's a delight. Look at Elvis in his cape. He's swooshy. I love that like the rest of the party runs behind you. Because in the previous game they did not. Fuck you! How dare you chase me? Can't you see how cute I am? Can't fight crime if you're not cute.
That was a piece of cake.
Hey, you better run. You see how beefy I am? You see these muscles? And they keep those outfits in cutscenes.
Selena came back this way. We should be okay for now.
They'll not pose much of a threat without their asterisks anyway.
I must take this opportunity to make a report to His Majesty. He will wish to strengthen the city guard.
I will join you. Thank you all so much for coming to my aid.
Hey, don't mention it. You did the same for me once, remember?
Aye, and with 2 shiny new asterisks to show for our efforts.
Oh, before you go, Sir Sloan, I wanted to ask you about what you said back there. About the crystal's blessing?
Ah, but of course. 'Tis a matter of great import, yet one which, alas, will not suffer a brief explanation. Perhaps we might speak of it upon my return.
Sure. I can wait.
You are a gentleman.
Alrighty. How about us lot go about our business as well and meet back at the inn? I've a few things to take care of myself.
Very well. Until then.
Party go their separate ways. No, we have to stick together. That's the questing rule. Oh, I can do side quests now. And get a quest log. Hang on, I'm doing something really fast. Really quick. Okay. Cool beans. So here's a cool thing I can do. I can zoom out and look at the whole city. Look at it, it's pretty. But the blue dialogue bubbles are side quests. And I know exactly which one this is. This is a cool thing I get.
Hey there.
When the game is in sleep mode.
You all right now, ma'am?
Oh, it's you. You really saved my skin back there, you know. I'll have to think of some way of paying you back.
Oh, there's no need for anything like that.
I won't hear of it. Imagine a debt like that left unsettled. But what to give you?
Doesn't even make eye contact. She's too short!
Aren't you?
Old ladies can't be bothered to make eye contact. She's too small.
Well, you
Too
could
small
have
for eye
anything
contact.
else, dear. Right, come along with me. I've got something to show you.
Yeah, so I have like this little Streamlabs bot set up so that it does timers. And so like every 10 or 15 minutes or so, it'll go off and like do one of a couple different messages like that. The side quest is not important, by the way, so that's why I'm talking over it. It's literally just a thing. But it doesn't have a way to tell whether I'm doing an art stream or a video game stream. So when I'm doing a game stream, sometimes it'll pop up with saying, support the artist. I am an artist, it's true, but I'm not drawing right now. And then like I have chat things for like don't do backseat gaming, don't spoil the game in the chat. But like sometimes I'm doing an art stream and not playing a game.
Perhaps, but fine, as
The
long as
joys of multi
what say you hop on board?
diverse media streamer. Media is not the good word. Diverse streaming content is that you never know what I'm gonna do. It's a mystery.
Who knows what awaits over the horizon?
Yeah, basically this old lady is gonna let me use her boat, and that's a thing that will, whenever the game goes into sleep mode, use online functionality. Sure, why not? Next stream star does a robbery. Give me all your fucking money! But yeah, so now, whenever I put the game in sleep mode, it'll just go off and do this. And so if anyone else is playing this game, and you come across Bingus, so this is like names of other players and what they named their characters and stuff. So it's fun. But yeah, I don't have online turned on my main game, and so it's just a bunch of like John Doe and Bravely's chosen hero. Some guy. Yeah, so it'll tool around while you're in sleep mode, and occasionally you'll get like stat boosting items from it. It's nice.
She's too good to just give away.
You can't. Fine, if it makes you feel better.
You can borrow my goddamn boat.
I'll lend her to you instead. I'll look after
Speaking
her.
of merch store, an order just got delivered and I finally got a Boba Die sticker. Oh yay! I'm glad it got to you safe. Which color did you get?
It's really no
I had to pack so many of those. I had to print out a lot. Those designs are very popular and I'm very happy that people like them.
Right then. I suppose I'd better
Green. Nice.
Town.
Okay, ma'am. Oh, try to steer clear of any monsters this time.
I have a pink one. Aw. Y'all showing off in the chat. It's like, I got a pink one, I got a green one. You guys, okay, so now we have to find a person who has all the other colors, and then you guys can form the Power Rangers. There you go. The Boba Dice Power Rangers. I got a rock. Oh no! Yeah, so I'll get random items. It's awesome. Small experience orb, those are handy. JP orb. So JP is job points. So you level up your character, but then you also level up like the jobs. They max out at like 12. And so once you get benefits for maxing out the different jobs, like you'll get different skills and stuff. This game is very flexible with how you set up your characters. It's very cool. Also got a bunch of Taz stickers in the very amazing free Taz print. I'm very happy. Oh yay, I'm glad. Thank you. Thank you for your purchase. Okay, I'm gonna go into the... I always get a little bit turned around up here. Into the inn! My friends! We must assemble to form Dice Boba Voltron. Oh boy, that'll be fun.
I would like to thank you all once again for rescuing me. And since you went to such great lengths on my behalf, I feel it is only right that I introduce myself and my situation.
Who's ready for plot?
My name is Gloria. I am, or at least was, the Princess of Musa. It has long been the duty of those of my line to see that the 4 crystals are kept safe
in order that the calamity known as the Night's Nexus might be kept at bay. Unfortunately, the crystals were stolen, and 3, those of fire, water, and earth, remain unrecovered. Various disturbances across the land would seem to suggest that the calamity grows closer.
Where the asterisks come in. They're their own separate thing.
You mean
we'll talk about it in a
like
minute.
the flooding people have been talking about? And the waves that sank my boat?
Precisely. I believe it is only a matter of time before the Night's Nexus is unleashed. And the only way to prevent this from happening is to restore the crystals to their rightful place.
This being so, dear friends, might we importune upon you to aid us in their recovery?
Sir Sloane, we cannot presume to expect the help of others in matters that it is Musa's duty to resolve.
Though I apprehend thy reluctance full well, my lady, 'tis plain that if we are to fulfill our duty, we shall be in need of allies. Capable allies. Our recent travails could not have given clearer proof of that. And what allies could be more capable than those who can count among their number one blessed by the very crystals we seek?
Even so, we cannot simply assume that they will be willing to become entangled in our affairs.
I'd say we're pretty wrapped up in them already, wouldn't you?
May we take this to mean that we can count upon thine aid?
Well, it's not like there's any place else I need to be. And besides...
Is aught the matter, boy?
Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing.
You'll not be leaving us behind either. 2 may be company, but a crowd's just what I need right now.
Oh, don't say you're getting bored of me, Elvis.
As if I'd ever even think something like that. Seriously though, we've a good reason to be coming along for the ride. Those last asterisks we got our hands on helped me read a little more of Lady Emma's old book. And from what Sir Sloane was saying, it sounds like our crystal thieves all have asterisks of their own. So, if we join you on your little adventure, I reckon my favourite special stones will be falling into our laps left and right. And you'll also have our expert help to call on. Everyone's a winner.
Well, far be it from me to contradict the man who pays my wages. As long as we keep moving, I'm happy.
Aye. Remind me why that is again?
I'm looking for my sister. She disappeared from our village. And I don't really have any idea where she might be. And I need to earn a living if I want to keep searching, so sticking with you is my best option. For now.
Oh, aye. That was it, eh? Right. Well, here's hoping we find her soon.
Thanks.
'Twould seem that we are all of the same mind. What thinkest thou, my lady?
Very well. Your kindness is greatly appreciated. I would be honored if you were all to join us.
Alrighty. Well, now that's settled. Let's head to the tavern and seal the deal over a wee drinky, shall we?
You really love the tavern, huh?
And what exactly is wrong with that, eh? A quest begun without a little send-off ceremony's no quest at all as far as I'm concerned.
Would you know, Elvis? You've never been outside. Go home, Elvis, you're drunk. You're drunk. Not yet, he's not. He's about to be. Gonna go party.
Sleep escapeth thee too, I see.
Huh? Oh, hi there, Sir Sloane.
I had hoped that I might have a chance to speak with thee. 'Tis mostly of matters long since past, but wouldst thou be so good as to humour an old man? I, too, was once favoured with the blessing of the wind crystal. To think that half a century has passed since that day.
Wait, you were?
Indeed. And having been so favoured, I did set out with a band of stalwart companions in search of a means by which the Night's Nexus might be defeated. One among whom was King Godric, Princess Gloria's own grandfather. I shall never forget the experiences we shared, not as long as I live. Hither and yon we journeyed, righting wrongs and vanquishing injustice. In time, we came to be known as the Heroes of Light. Ah, such fond memories.
So you were a hero of light. Didn't you call me the same thing?
Indeed I did.
Funny because that terminology is in apparently a lot of Final Fantasy games. But it was never in the original Bravely Default, which I thought was interesting that they bring it back now.
And that now, after all this time, the blessing of the Wind Crystal should fall upon one such as thee. It pleases me more than words can say. Thou art mine heir. Thou art the one the crystal hath chosen to take my place. This being so, I must ask that thou swear by thy life to protect Princess Gloria, as I myself once swore to protect all those of her line.
Of course.
Then it is settled. Now, away with thee to bed. We rise with the dawn.
Yeehaw! Question time.
Morning.
Good morning.
Greetings, one and all.
How do you all look so fresh this early?
Ah, good morrow. Milady, ere we depart, there is something I would present unto thee. Though it paineth me to think of it, there may come a time where thou must needs protect thyself. May this blade serve thee in thy time of need.
Well, it is time to set out for our next destination, Savalon. If our suspicions are correct, the water crystal awaits us there.
Yay, we got the band back together. Okay, yeah, I know about this. So, yeah, like passive abilities, that's what I was talking about earlier. So, like, these will be activated during fights, and they're very useful. There's a lot of different ones you can get. How am I doing on stuff? I'm good. Party chat. Mini cutscene. Hey Gloria, could you tell me a little more about the crystals? Of course. According to the legend of Musa, they are gifts from the gods. They maintain equilibrium and keep calamity at bay. So this is very similar to original Bravely Default, but I always thought it was really interesting. Original Bravely Default, the crystals were like fucking huge. Like they were skyscraper big, and now they're just like, oh yeah, I'll keep it in my pocket. And so I just wonder like how this game is connected to the original, and like if they're gonna try and make any connections at all, because they haven't really yet at the point that I'm into the story. And so I'm like, I wonder if they're gonna cover that before the end of the game. I'm curious. I used to love hearing the stories about them when I was a child. Long ago, in the age of the gods, the four elements, fire, water, wind, and earth, ran wild, untamed, and unfettered. The land shook and crumbled, the seas raged, flames consumed entire continents, and the wind howled relentlessly. Humanity suffered greatly, but then, one day, an envoy was sent down from the heavens. Mankind was to receive a gift, 4 crystals to keep the 4 elements in check. And just like that, the land grew fruitful, the seas clear and calm, the fires warm and bright, and the winds gentle and soothing. But everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Exactly. And so we were able to live in peace at last. Wow, not the kind of thing you want winding up in the wrong hands. Indeed, which is why the fucking Fire Nation is terrible. Which is why they must be recovered without delay. We got another one. It's just a stone. Why did I feel like I needed to bring it back with me? Is everything alright? Yeah, I was just looking at this. I found it on an island during a boat trip. Oh yeah, because like during the very first like boat tutorial you got something called a pretty stone, and it never explains what it is. A stone? Yeah, I picked it up thinking it might be valuable. but no, whatever it is, it's broken. What a shame. So much for your priceless find. Yeah. Still, it's pretty in its own way. Think I'll hold on to it for a while. And just take rocks, Bingus. Rules about that shit. You gotta leave nature where it belongs.
Dagon Selena deserted me?
Me and the boys when I find a cool rock.
Not only did they fail to secure the crystal, they did not even have the decency to come and tell me as much. One simply cannot rely on mercenaries.
Oh, whoa.
The Gradders went to great lengths to have me made Prime Minister. I dread to think what will become of me should I fail to keep my side of the bargain by bringing them the crystal. Oh, perhaps the time has come for more desperate measures.
Time to go perform a murder. Oh, he's got a fancy rock too. Oh shit, what's he gonna do? What job class do you think he's gonna give us, you guys? I wonder. I mean, I know already, but what do you guys think? Rockmaster? Oh god. Okay, it's gonna make me talk. It's gonna make me talk to him. Y'all, I'm gonna skip this cutscene. I don't like this character. He's fucking weird. Basically, he just teaches you how to cut grass. This guy's very annoying and he keeps showing up. Basically, he lost a ring in the grass. He talks in the third person. So he teaches me how to cut the grass. So now I'm gonna cut the grass and see if I can find his ring. Even though I've totally already been using my sword for stuff already. There, found it.
Is this your ring, Truff?
Oh! Human!
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So yeah, basically, like, overall plot is that he's got a friend he's trying to find, the ring belongs to his friend, and he's trying to find him so he can give him the ring back. And so you run into him a couple of times, and his voice annoys me.
What's the Who did?
And now I've got to fight off some monsters.
But... Come on!
So yeah, basically this is just further tutorials. It's teaching you that, like, you can smack enemies before a fight starts, and then that will, it'll make you start a fight with 1 brave point.
What's the plan?
Which, usually just makes it a little bit, it gives you an edge up in combat, and I'm not even gonna bother using that because this guy's gonna go down really easy.
Hardly worth
His
the bother.
Japanese voice is kind of better.
New powers, huh?
Yeah, I haven't listened to the Japanese voices at all. I wonder what the freaking accents sound like in other languages, though. Like a pig that smoked a pack a day for 20 years, yeah.
Yes.
But you'll give...
Yeah. Then
It's like, I don't need your whole life story.
So...
Wait. So... Well...
Be careful.
Goodbye. I shan't see you again for a while. Really well. This is gonna be a party chat talking more about the pig dude. Yes. I don't care. He's annoying. You're just talking about, wow, monsters that can talk. Wow, cool. Okay, I'm done with that shit. Onward to the next location. Oh god. Calling him a monster is still kind of rude. I mean, I guess in like JRPG terms, like he technically is. It's just like saying he's not human and he's not an animal. He's a monster. It's like the 3rd version. But like, yeah, kind of rude still. He has a name. Jeez. Who wants a piece of this?
All right then. Sorry.
Who wants a piece of this beefcake?
Everyone okay?
Hooray!
But yeah, one thing that's cool is that a lot of the music in this game is very similar, or just it has like similar leitmotifs to music from the first game. And just it gives me the big dokies, the big nostalgia dokies.
Here I go. We're done already.
Who wants a beef of this piece cake? Elvis's JP voice is more of a relaxed Spike Spiegel. What? How can you be more relaxed than that? I haven't seen that anime, but he, like, well, if you're referring to his Japanese voice, I'm only familiar with the, what's his voice actor? The Steve Bloom,
Not the best
deep,
start.
chill voice. Oh wow, Elvis actually got to go first there. What's that about?
Here I go.
Gave him the opportunity to do something,
Let me.
and then took it from him.
Right, let's see.
Fuck it, you can beat up a pig. You've got a magic stick.
You on our way.
I don't want to switch it over the Japanese voices for just a little bit, just to see what they sound like. Yeah, let's do it. Options. I'm curious. Let's hear what the Japanese voices sound like. Apply changes. Okay. Whoa! Was that him? He sounds so normal. I love it, but also I miss his accent already. Like, I wonder if, like, I just can't tell because I don't speak Japanese, like, if he doesn't have an accent. Whatever, rando. Oh yeah, so this is where it's going to teach me about consecutive battles, which is a thing that I can do. It will help me level up jobs faster. But I usually only do it when I'm level grinding. Which I probably won't need to do too much of since I'm playing on easy mode. Yeah, her voice sounds pretty much how I imagine it would sound. Excuse me? Is that Seth's voice? It's so deep. His voice is so deep in the Japanese version. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, Bingus. Who gave you the right to be so deep and manly? You're a small boy. Act like one. He sounds so fucking chill. I love it. Sounds. Oh god, I can't get used to that. I can't get used to how deep his voice is. I'm not used to it. It's weird. You guys, it's weird. Why does it sound so dramatic? Yeah, Sloan sounds like how I imagined him to sound too. Well, that's trippy. Okay, I think I'm done with the Japanese voices. We're going back to English. I miss my Scottish man. Dang it. There's probably people in my audience who are gonna be like trashing me without just thinking it and being nice and not actually putting it in my chat. Being like, oh, why are you making me listen to English? The Japanese version's better. But listen, I speak English. And I love my Scottish mans, okay? And like, he's actually voiced by a Scottish guy, so like it works, you know? I actually looked it up. A lot of the, I'm pretty sure, I know at least of the main characters. Like, Elvis's voice actor is actually Scottish. So like, that's his actual voice, just like, pumped up a little bit. He was in like some TV show. I don't know Japanese at all. I can speak like, I know enough to like get by, but not enough to like play a game in Japanese and understand it, you know? I'm better at listening and understanding than I am at reading, just because I learned by eavesdropping on other people's conversations. Fun facts. Because, like, I had to explain this to people a lot when I lived over there, is that, I learned 99% of the, Japanese that I know by either listening to anime or just eavesdropping on people's conversations. It's strange to me that they just learn Skull Bash when they level up and, like, they realize, oh, hey, I could just face slam them and therefore murder. Yeah, right? They learn skills.
I am stronger. I can feel it.
Like, oh, I've learned a new way to kill. What was I saying? Oh yeah, because I wanted so badly to take Japanese classes as a baby weeb, like when I was in middle and high school, but none of the public schools I ever went to offered it, and I didn't really have the bandwidth to take Japanese classes at like a community college. And then when I went to college, they didn't offer it. It wasn't a course, and so I missed out on my chance to learn Japanese in school. And then I wasn't able to take any classes before I actually moved out there. So when I first moved out there, I didn't know jack shit. Like, I knew I knew how to do greetings, and I knew like some very anime, like let's go, or save me, or just like simple expressions like that you could just pick up by listening to anime. But I didn't know how to hold a conversation. And I was really embarrassed because like I told them I could like understand a little, but I couldn't really speak it in my JET program job interview. And they tried to ask me like, what time do you eat breakfast? And I just stood there like a dingus, not knowing how to say shit. I didn't really even understand what he said. I was so sure in that moment that I just lost the job. Even though they kept telling me, like, everybody who I talked to, all the Reddit posts I saw, because I was stalking the JET program subreddit, everywhere told me that you don't need to speak Japanese to do JET program, because generally you'll be paired up with teachers who can speak English, and so you'll be able to get by just fine, and you'll have enough support from the program that it doesn't really matter that much. But I went in there just like with my rudimentary knowledge of anime Japanese, and just expected like, oh my god, I just lost this job because I couldn't understand what this nice man at the consulate was trying to ask me. I'm like, fuck. But then I actually did get the job. I was very surprised and very excited. I remember the day I got the email, I tried to call my mom and tell her, and my hand was shaking so bad that I actually could not dial the phone, so I had to just use Siri and to call my mom and tell her that I got into JET program, and she was so excited. She was like yelling at her coworkers. It was cute.
Get it!
Enjoy this music for a moment.
Yeah! I'll give it all I got.
I love this freaking Spanish guitar.
Oh, what's next, I wonder? Luck's got nothing to do with it.
Here I go. Sorry.
Let us continue on our way.
Oh yeah, go team.
Started here.
But yeah, so once I moved out there, I mean, immersion is the best way to learn a language, and that is definitely something that held true for me. I learned so much just by being there and having to, like, read stuff, and, like, having to talk to people. And I learned how to stumble my way through a basic conversation just by listening to my students talk and listening to other teachers talk.
Piece of cake.
And just like overhearing people on the bus and stuff like that. And so I can like stagger my way through a pretty basic conversation now. I can't read for shit hardly. So Japanese has several different writing systems. Hiragana and katakana are the easiest ones. Those are the ones where like they line up to what sound they make, and so therefore it's a little bit easier to read. And I did learn that before I went to Japan, but I read like a 5-year-old. I read super slow. I got faster, and then I got slower again when I wasn't having to read it every single day. But kanji is so, like, freaking scary. I only know, like, 20 of them. And, like, I can recognize some just because I see them in certain words all the time. Like, I don't know how to pronounce them, but I know what they mean. Like, I could see the sign for, like, hospital, and be like, oh, I don't know how you say it, but there's a hospital that way according to that sign. Because, like, you kind of learn how things look. And that was very helpful while I was out there. But yeah, it was funny because, like, I got so good at listening and comprehending what people were telling me, but I can't string together a sentence myself, just because that's how I learned. It's like, I didn't learn in a classroom environment. I didn't learn in a formal environment. I just listened to other people talk. The problem with this is that a lot of the time I was listening to students who are not very formal and polite, and I was listening to anime, which is a cartoon. So I don't know what words are polite and formal and which ones are not. And so I was very nervous to talk to like any higher ups at my job because I don't know how to properly speak to you. And I'm worried I will offend someone. Probably you. I know you'd probably be cool about it because I'm just the dumb foreigner who barely speaks Japanese. But I don't want to do that if I don't have to. I do want to like actually go back and take a proper Japanese class at some point. I just don't have time right now is the problem. So on more game talk. We're actually getting close to the end of the prologue. It took me like 5 hours to get here in my original playthrough, but I had to do a lot more level grinding. So I'm trying to think of how much else is gonna happen before the prologue ends, as we're getting very close to it.
Very well.
And I'm thinking that might be a good stopping point. We probably got another hour though. Because I'm just trying to think of like location-wise where certain things happen. Okay, hang on. Let me check something really quick that I was thinking about. Oh, cool. I can set sub-jobs now already. Excellent. Gimme. Make everybody a white mage subclass. So you get your main class and your subclass. This seems like a very extensive game. There's so much content and it's only the prologue. Yeah. We're in the prologue still, and it's been like 2 hours already. It's a very, very long game, but it's got enough content to keep you occupied for that long. The story is very good, like leveling up your jobs and stuff will keep, like, to get all the skills you want. That's kind of what's keeping me occupied these days. Is that a sub job? And you can... let's give you Black Mage's sub job, why not? Because you can use, so your main job is your main job. That's the outfit you wear. Look at his cape billowing dramatically in the wind. He's like, yes, this is my white mage cape. Abjamaranth, hello, welcome. Yes, here he is. There he is. Do sub-jobs not give you additional fashion? No, they don't. Your fashion is determined by your main job. The sub-job just means that you can occasionally use those skills in a fight. So here, I'll show you. I may or may not be watching both Mims a lot in Star Stream. Oh, is she streaming right now? We'll have to raid her when I'm done. I'm just level grinding for now, so... Tell Mim I said hi. I'm gonna raid her when my stream's over if she's still streaming. But yeah, okay. So now see, heroics. So she's Vanguard, so that's my Vanguard abilities. But because Black Mage is my sub job, I can use Black Mage abilities in a fight. And so that's like just an extra unit to combat. And so, like now, his main class is a White Mage, so he has all the White Mage abilities, but then he also has Black Mage, which means he can do all of his, like, extra spells.
Okay then.
And that will work with any class. And so it's just one more way that the combat evolves. And just adds an extra layer to it, because when you go into a boss fight, you're constantly like, every class has good skills, except Ranger. No, I'm sorry. There's a couple of classes where I got them and it was immediately like, well, I will not be using this. Ranger was one of them. Oracle was another, because I'm just like, I don't use all these freaking stat moves. I didn't think I was going to use Bard, but I actually do use Bard quite a bit. Or at least I did in the early game. Okay, so we're about to get launched into another cutscene, that's why I saved there. Or at least I thought I was. I thought I was going to get another cutscene. I'm going to get one eventually.
The initiative is
I thought you were just making a D&D joke with Ranger. No, Ranger in this game is useless too. That's so mean, but like, it's a very specialized class that doesn't really fit my fighting style. Ranger in this game is basically like, they're an archery-based class, which, yes, is cool. But all of their skills are for taking down, like, they'll use a move that does a lot of damage on, like, one specific monster type. And you unlock more monster types that you can beat the shit out of as the game goes on. But that requires you to, like, know what type each monster is. And I'm like, I don't care enough. I just want to go into a fight and just hit stuff with my axe until it dies. And that's the vibe I'm going for.
Okay, what's the plan?
And so, like, I remember as soon as I got the Ranger asterisk, I, like, looked at the skills and I'm like, well, I am never using this. The outfit is ugly anyway, so I don't feel like I'm losing a lot. You don't get that one till chapter 2, though, I don't think. Yeah, chapter 2, because that's in Wizard Town, which is a place that we will be going eventually. Wizard Town is interesting, but a pain to navigate.
Oh man, get it!
Let's go Bingus. Serenade us with your fancy guitar.
Give it all I got.
Ranger in this game is a downgrade to its former self in BD1. Right? It totally is. Does Wizard Town have a wizard hut? All the houses in Wizard Town are basically wizard huts. So I mean, yeah, kinda.
Did you see that? I'm amazing.
You didn't do anything, Elvis, but sure. Lot says, hi, Star. Armand. She knows I love him. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to... Who's Armando? Don't worry about it! It's Ace Attorney character, whom I love too much.
Okay, then.
I know last time she streamed Ace Attorney, she was still on case 4. I actually went back and watched the parts of her stream that I missed where she first met him because I wanted to see her reaction, and it was exactly as good as I was hoping it was going to be, so the very attractive man from Ace Attorney, yeah. If you guys were in the last time I raided Mim, you probably saw him. He had like the black hair with the goatee and like the red shirt. Does he have a goatee or does he have like a scraggly full beard? I forget. Okay, you're launching me into a cutscene before I can even save. How dare you?
Milady, I wonder if I might request that we make a minor detour.
A detour? Oh, I see. It's near here, is it? Very well then. Of course.
We're all the way out in the mountains. What's here to see?
This path leads to the final resting place of my beloved wife.
Yes, that was a stream that you rated and immediately talked about Elvis. You guys confusing other people.
You don't mind, do you?
Of course not. In fact, I'm sure we'd all like to come with you. If that's okay, I mean.
I would be honored.
Gonna save again because it's gonna launch me into a thing at some point. I'm just gonna walk right up to it. Gimme. I've put you through so much since we left Musa, Sir Sloane. Nonsense, my lady. 'Tis my duty to serve thee in whatever capacity I may. Though I will not deny it has been more than a little eventful at times. Oh, this one. Strange as it may seem, however, 'twas but a trifling matter that caused my heart to race the fastest. The affair of the lodging house guest book. Oh, yes, I still feel awful about that. I wrote my real name down without thinking. And then you rather compounded the issue, if you'll forgive my saying so. We had agreed that we would pretend to be grandfather and granddaughter, and yet you could not stop yourself from addressing me as my lady. Alas, I fear the deception is not a strength of mine. Charisma -3. I must once more beg thy forgiveness for this buffoonish oversight. Please, Sir Sloane, there's no need to apologize. The look on your face was priceless. I shall remember it till the day I die. I doubt I would have such fond memories if you had not been with me. You are too kind, and perhaps the passing of time hath rendered it an experience more mirthful than mortifying. I must confess also to having felt a certain satisfaction in being addressed as grandfather. I can always call you out again. I can always call you it again if you like. Please, my lady, there will be no need for that. What if I just call you Gramps? Oh, no, it is. I don't know which way it is. I was following the little indicator arrow. Don't yell at me, game. Who's ready for a sad cutscene? Da 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 da.
Forgive me, beloved. I have been unable to visit as often as I would have wished, and I fear I shall not be visiting again soon. Thank you, all of you.
Wow, what a view.
She asked that she be buried here. She was so very weak toward the end, barely able to walk, let alone ascend these hillsides. Her last wish was that she at least be permitted her final rest in such a place. Though I was a poor husband while she yet lived, e'er absent on some quest or other, I was able to give her this, at least. But enough of my self-indulgence. We must away to Savalon without delay.
I've taken my brief sad time side quest, and now we must continue onward. Can I get a yee-haw? No, Sir Sloane, don't yee-haw in front of your wife's grave. It's probably disrespectful. I am gonna say it one more time, though. Just in case. Just in case. Yep, there it is. There it is. There it is, there it is.
Savalon lieth a little further up ahead.
I don't suppose you would all be so good as to spare me a moment of your time.
Whomst?
Prime Minister?
Mr. Mustache.
I have come for the wind crystal, Your Highness. Now, would you be so good as to give it to me?
More medieval fantasy characters saying, "Can
I'm
I get a
afraid
yeehaw?"
so.
Same.
I intend to give the crystal to Holograd, and in return, I shall be granted control of this entire kingdom.
Me stroking my mustache is part of my emphasis.
Wretched warmongers had a hand in this. And the two mercenaries, they assailed us at thy bidding?
You could put it like that, yes. Naturally, I didn't expect them to be quite so useless. I suppose the old adage still stands. If one wants something done properly, one must do it oneself. It's rather inconvenient, but never mind.
An asterisk. Prime Minister, you too possess one.
Oh, trust me, there will be plenty more
Answer to me.
covers to be blown. It's not even Act 1. It's prologue.
crystal will be mine.
We haven't gotten to Act 1 yet. And now it's boss fight time!
This should be fun.
You will regret making an enemy of me.
His job is China dishware. No, he's the monk class, actually. It's just that his look is interesting. Oh yeah, so this is like, enemies can counterattack sometimes. No, you do not get a mustache, unfortunately.
Here goes. I'll sit this one out.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna turn down the battle speed so we can see what's going on a little easier.
What's the plan?
Examine so I can see how much HP he has. A lot. Fun.
Best buckle down.
Very well.
Okay. Some physical attack. Yes, I would love to do that. By sometimes you mean all the time? Sure.
Is this the extent of your capabilities? How pathetic.
Pathetic.
I am a merciful man. I will spare you if you give me the crystal. You escape with your lives, and I get my heart's desire. Control of the entire kingdom.
Okay, what's the plan?
How about no?
What's next? I wonder.
Oh, that was a big ouchie to me. Okay, I don't have any earth attacks, but I can set this man on fire.
Come and get it.
I'm up, huh? I'll sit this one out. What's the plan? Okay. Check this out. That was me.
Is there a plague doctor in this game? There's something similar to that, but you don't get it until way later in the game, unfortunately.
You can rely
It's
on
a very, very late game class. It also has a stupid hat. Like, it doesn't really look like Plague Doctor. It doesn't have, like, a Plague Doctor mask or anything. But the vibe is similar, you know? Goodness, fucking counterattacks suck.
That's better, eh?
Sorry to be a pain.
I love a Plague Doctor with a stupid hat. Then you will love, I forget the name of the class. But it's very stupid looking.
How can I really be staring defeat in the face? No, I cannot lose. That is not how this is supposed to end. I will defeat you, and Halcyonia will be mine. All mine.
You keep telling yourself that with your cool eyeshadow, dude.
Not least because it will never happen.
Might get her killed. Yep. Bye, Adele. Sweet dreams.
Better cover up.
We stand firm for
Ricky,
now.
here goes nothing. Right, let's get your patched up. That's better, eh?
Oh, no, I wanted to heal Adele, dang it.
Thank you.
Is he, you know, fucking dead? Yeah.
Nothing like the love.
How dare you kick my fantasy Scottish man! How dare you! This might get her killed again. Don't care.
Let me see.
Big beefy hits.
I have to protect myself.
It's because he counters, like, physical attacks. Which is why he deals so much damage to me sometimes. But it's fine. Here, Adele.
Does that feel better? Much better. Here I go. Check this out.
Oh, he's almost dead. I almost got him. I almost fucking got him. I really shouldn't be attacking him while he's defaulting because the damage is going to be lower, but whatever. Oh, Jesus Christ. See, that's what happens when your enemy has a whole bunch of attacks they use all in the same turn. They kick your ass.
You have my thanks. I live to fight another day.
He's so close to dead. Adele, take out the motherfucker. Yeah, got him. Got him. First try, baby. I know we're playing on casual mode, so that doesn't really mean much. But it's fine. Haha. Take that, mustache. I'm gonna steal your job now. Because the monk class is actually very useful. And it looks fucking sweet, too. Look at her cool outfit! I love it! Yeah, no, the monk class is actually very cute. I love it. They don't get dumb eyeshadow.
Thou art bested.
But they get the cute outfit.
How could this happen? The asterisk was meant to render me invincible.
An asterisk is only as strong or as weak as its possessor. And in thy case, Prime Minister, 'twould seem thou wert not strong enough.
Stop! Don't come any closer! Please! I know that I've done wrong. I shall gladly relinquish the wind crystal. Just leave me be.
Sloane's like, I'm gonna take out my latent frustration on this tiny— Ooh! Mm-hmm.
You are of as little use as those idiot mercenaries you hired.
Whomst?
I mean, Lord Commander, what are you doing?
Look at this Final Fantasy-looking motherfucker.
Anything more annoying. Foolish, wittering, useless worm.
Omae wa mou shinderu. Bleh. He's dead now.
Give me the wind crystal.
And what if we refuse?
Then the second time of asking will be considerably less polite. But if you insist, come. I will teach you how foolish it is to deny me.
Second boss fight! Woo. Well, I guess technically this is the third total.
We're in for a real battle here.
AK stash. Look at this man! See, he also has a stash and a mighty beard. Goatee thing.
Sorry.
Rip.
Oh, what's next? I wonder.
Let's go again.
Okay, well, an attempt shall be made.
That's better, eh?
Much better. Thanks for your help.
Give me the heals.
Much better. A welcome intervention. Here I go.
Oh, oops.
Oh man, get it!
I'm not even using anything on. I'm not gonna bother using my special move. I'm not gonna bother to.
I'm not done yet. Let me
Fucking rip. This is, in case you couldn't tell. This is, one of those boss fights that you're not supposed to be able to win. Cause look at this fucking beefcake. Like, holy shit, and his glow sword. Oh, I'm dead. You see, like, watch this. So the last guy had, like, 8,000 HP. Total. Oh no, Elvis, no! Oh god, Bingus! Yeah, he's like World of Warcraft going back to the tutorial zone and PvPing against babies. Is what's happening there.
I had expected a little more from you, if I am honest. But no, such a pity. The wind crystal will be coming with me.
Hey,
Put her down.
You tell him, Bingus.
Catch. What? No.
Yeet.
I have what I came for. But you refused my mercy. And for that, you must pay. With your lives!
And that's the end of the game. Rip. Dun dun dun.
Sir Sloane!
I will hold him here. Friends, escort Her Majesty to safety.
It's a fully rendered cutscene, so you know it's big shit.
No longer than it takes to best this fiend.
Sir Sloane!
Finally. An opponent who might actually be worthy of my time. But
look at them go! I love this.
Inevitable.
To stop you will be enough, whelp.
Damn, Sir Sloane, get him!
I had hoped that you might have some staying power. But I see that you are flagging already. You are finished, hero of light. How can you hope to defeat
Oh god, the leitmotif of like the overture from the first game.
No longer. And merely in facing you, I have already won.
Damn!
Sir Sloane!
Impressive. I will resist the urge to toy with my prey next time.
Can't get across that gap now,
Well,
Binge.
the Halcyonian army is mobilizing.
Is that so? Then it seems our entertainment ends here for today.
What of Princess Gloria, Lord Commander?
Leave her. The Wind Crystal has been secured.
Oh shit.
We have what we came for. The rest is merely a sideshow. We return at once.
Sir.
And now that the crystal is finally ours, it is time for our next move.
What is his accent? Is my question. I cannot place what that accent is. Is it just fantasy or is it based off of something? Russian with the stuffy nose. Yeah, I was kind of thinking Russian, but I've never actually like heard that many Russian people talk, so I wasn't sure.
Able, we paid our last respects at Sir Sloane's grave.
Rip. Yeah, F's in the chat. F's to pay respect.
All right, old man. Hope you're up there enjoying a wee drink or two with Lady Emma. Here's to you both.
I'm not sure that's what you're supposed to say. Still,
Still what?
that would be nice.
Aye.
Sir Sloane, I'll do it. I'll do what you asked. I won't let you down.
I feel like if we're following D&D rules, he blew himself up. That probably took away all of his death saves.
Come, we must be on our way.
And now, 3 hours in, we finally get the opening credits. That rock's gonna fall over. Opening title! 3 hours into the game. It took me 5 hours to get here. Sir Sloan leaves the party. F in the chat. Yeah, no shit, dude. Ugh. Can't believe they left that sword behind. I mean, they left his sword behind, but they still have, like, the meaningful one that he gave her earlier. So now we continue onwards. It's such an amazing opening prologue, right? Yeah, no, Bravely Default always has, like, the super long prologues. But, like, it gets the whole story moving. So, I don't need to save right now, but I'm gonna. Oh, because before I end the stream, we have to look at fashion, because we got a new job, you guys. We need... oh, nope. Wrong button. We need fashion. Because the monk class is actually very cute. So they've all kind of got, like, the same basic shape to it. But they've got, like, the... I forget what these flowers are called. Hydrangeas? They've got these flowers on their shoulders, and they're just very pretty. Both of the girls have my favorite one. God, look at this freaking color combo. It's gorgeous. Gloria's is so pretty. I love the pink and the green. Elvis's is kind of dumb. But it's purple, so I'm willing to let it slide. Not as cute. He doesn't make it work quite as well, but it's still cute. It's purple. And then Adele's is the best. Got, like, the blue. It works so well with her outfit. It's so nice. Look at it. God, it's so cute. I love that they let you rotate the outfits. They know what we wanted in this game. We wanted the detail shots. I'm gonna switch everybody back to the classes they were in before, but I'm gonna let Adele keep being a monk for now. Just cause monk has a very useful ability you get when you're close to maxing it out that makes level grinding very easily, because it's like one attack that does like 2,000 damage each time, and that's enough to take out most mobs, especially early in the game, with like 1 or 2 hits of that. But it's an ability you don't get until way later. Like at level 11 of the job, so you have to spend a lot of time level grinding it. But it's very useful, so comes highly recommended from me, is that max out Freelancer and Monk as soon as you can. Because a Freelancer gives you that passive skill that, like, boosts how many job points you get with each fight. And, Monk has that very useful, like, very powerful attack spell that doesn't actually use any MP. Because it just uses your battle points. And so you can just keep using it and not have to replenish anything while you're doing your fights. It's very useful. Why are we punching a cube? Because the cube punched us first. It's revenge, see? These cubes woke up and chose violence. The serious reason is that this is what the elementals look like in the game. They're mysterious cubes.
Here I go.
They are weak against being hit with certain kinds of spikes.
What's next for me?
This cube belongs in the shame cube. The shame cube... What element would the shame cube... Oh, well, obviously, the shame cube would be shame element. Obviously. Stupid. The element of shame! It's like the element of surprise? No, the element of shame.
You rang?
Whack him with a stick. Oh yeah, because now I don't have Sir Sloan with me, and so he's not gonna, like, finish off enemies for me super easily. Damn it. I miss him already, and his in-fight utility.
Guess it's my turn.
Hey,
I
let's see you
find
guys.
another day. Thanks.
So many shame cubes in the chat.
Still standing.
The element of shame.
Let's see it.
Do a murder, Elvis. I believe in you.
To arms. Your tale ends
Not bad,
here.
eh? Woo! I like what I'm seeing here.
I wonder what's next for me.
The victory music is cute. Okay, that's gonna take me to the end of the thing, of the dungeon. I don't want that. Or it's gonna take me back to the beginning of the dungeon. The fast forward of battle is hilarious to see. But like, if you have the ability to go that fast and save time, why wouldn't you? Is my question. Whenever I see people who are playing at like the actual speed, where it's just like hit, 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 I just cringe because I'm like, ugh, it's so slow.
Lord Commander.
The Wind Crystal is ours.
He walks really fast.
Proceed with the next stage of the plan.
As you wish.
Lord Commander, good to see you back.
What have you
Now there's a mustache.
Lonsdale?
King Vernon of Halcyonia has formally rejected our offer of an alliance. How shall we respond?
For now, we do not.
Very well.
We march soon. Make sure your troops are ready.
Of course, Lord Commander.
Chapter 1! Da, 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 da. So, almost, like, yeah, 2.5 hours in, and we finally got to Chapter 1. And with that, I feel like that's it. We're probably going to get a cutscene right now, but if we don't, that's kind of a good place to end it for the night. I definitely want to keep this going, because it seems like you guys are enjoying this, so I will continue playing this if you guys would like me to. But for now, I think we have reached a good stopping point. We've begun Chapter 1. I don't think we're going to be able to finish Chapter 1 all in one sitting, because each chapter is like 8 or so hours. Ah, Wicked Apollyon, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream squad. Oh, heck yeah, you guys. We hit 550 followers, like, during the stream, and I didn't point it out at the time, but we did. So thank you guys, all 550 of you, for following. I know there's only like 10 of you guys here, but whatever. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and do a raid to end the stream. Mim is streaming, excellent. So we're gonna go raid Mim just like we did last time. Go give her some love, she's playing Ace Attorney. A very good game. And so next stream is gonna be... Next planned stream is on Wednesday. I might stream again on Monday, depending on how I'm feeling. So if you're not already following, make sure you do that. You'll get announcements via email when I get started. I'll also post on Twitter, like, a few hours beforehand. So if you want my Twitter to follow, here is that. I usually make stream-related announcements on Twitter before I start. So yeah, we might stream on Monday, but if not, we'll be back on Wednesday, same time, and then we'll definitely back to this on Friday, same time. Will it be game or art? You don't know. If we stream on Monday, it'll definitely be this game, but Wednesday is usually for art streams, so I will let you guys know. Anyway, thanks for coming. I will see you all next time. Go say hi to Mim for me. Don't bother her with the Elvis stuff too much, but maybe say something silly about that, like, Elvis-themed raid. I don't know. Just don't overdo it, because it's weird. Alright. Sayonara, my friends. I will see you possibly on Monday. Goodbye.